Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on this target selection and how to show the health bar over the selected character like this. So here you can see now I have selected the middle character and the health bar for that character appears on top of that actor. And yeah, so if I go back, the health bar of that selected character remains in the screen. Yeah, that's what we are going to work on today. How to get the health bar of the currently selected actor. And that widget is not in the world space, even though it appears on top of the world space character. It's actually in the screen space, so you can see that as the camera changes it remains on the location of the character, but it's not rotating with the character. So yeah, let's see how to do that today. And before we get started, here is the full playlist of this series. Everything is implemented from scratch and explained. You can follow these episodes and implement everything by yourself too. And once you become a member, you can access the project files of this project. Also, all thousands of projects I have done, project files are available for them too. Once you become a member, you can access everything. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in description below. And now let's get back to today's episode. Right, so yesterday we created this health bar and now we are going to put this in this screen. When we go to that tab, we should see over the character the health bar over the currently focused character. In this case it would be this character. If I switch to the other one, the previous health bar should vanish and the health bar for this character should appear. Okay, so here is the health bar and PC health bar, and now to do that, how should we approach this? Okay, so here we have this WBP match HUD. This is, if I go to my HUD class, I push this WBP match HUD to the base stack of the base layout. Base stack means this one. On top of that I have the action stack. So let's try something like this. Here, first let's go to this match HUD and I'll add a function. Let's call it show health bar of character, and as an input I'll pass character in the type CLM base character. Now, so this is what you're going to do. We are going to create a widget from this type npc health bar and add to the match HUD, and then if I call the same thing again, we are going to keep a reference to that. If we already have it, we just turn on the visibility. If not, we create a new one. So let's get the character. Now let's first go here, npc health bar. I don't think I would need this right now, but to update values we might need it later. So here let's add a variable from the type of character in the CLM base character like this, and I'll expose this on spawn. And here let's create widget and choose the type npc health bar, and the on-in player would be on-in player of this widget, and the character would be this character. Now here we have this character widget map, but this is 𝐂𝐿BP base character type and WBP character stats. So this is for player parties character. So I'll rename this player party widget map. Okay, and I'll duplicate this and I'll call it anime party widget map. Oh, let's just say NPC in case we might, in some scenario we might have any other characters other than characters from the player's party, but not likely as of now. So this type should be changed to NPC Healthbar. Okay, and then once we create it, we can add to this. Add, this is the value, key is character. Character. Yeah. Okay, and then just that here, let's add this to this canvas. It's just canvas. I made it a variable, so get the canvas, add child to canvas, it here, and now we might need to set up few things like alignment should be centered, and the size this could be something like, what's the preview size we used here, 350. Let's try the same size. These will change later. Now here we should only do this if we already don't have a widget that represents this character. So we can check it like this. Find this character. If this is false, we should do this. Otherwise we shouldn't do anything. So if this is true, let's just make sure this is visible, because I'm planning to make them invisible if I get oh, maybe not, maybe we don't need this, right? And another thing is, now we need to match the location of the widget, that means this health bar, to the location to the screen location that overlaps with the character. So for that, here, let's go to the event graph and we have, let's tick, I'll add a function, let's call it update NPC widgets and call it here. Okay, right, now NPC party widget map, we can get values. Actually, can we run for each loop? Oh yeah, we can, because this was not available before, but it is available in 5.1, 5.7. But if you are in an earlier version, you will have to just get keys and then separately values and run a for each loop through one of them, and you can access the relevant value this way. But makes things easier having this one single for each loop. Key is the widget, value is the character. Now we need to set the location of the widget here, swap as canvas slot and set position. We need to calculate the position to match the world position of the character. So to do that, we can project world to location to widget position. Get on in player for this, get title location. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, now for now this is all in the match HUD. Now we need to actually call this function. The function is this one. Show health bar of character. We need to call this when we focus on a character. So to do that, we might need a reference to this match HUD. So let's go to the HUD and let's promote this to variable. Let's call it match HUD. Okay, now in the PC help, now we need to go to this one, the target selection. Here, we have the match, we have everything. I'll get on player and get HUD cast to target, sorry, cast to match WVP. No, cast to HUD turn based. Yeah, HUD turn based. Okay, and promote this as a variable. Call it HUD. No, I can't. Why not? HUD turn based. Okay. What? Alright. So we can't do this set target before having a valid HUD reference. So let's move this back. Let's move this part to the end. And HUD turn based. Let's get some space here. So from here we can get match HUD. So the function we did show health bar of character here. Why that is not appearing? Oh, this is in the type command activatable. So I'll change this to WP match hard. We need to do cast 2. Right. Now this should be fine. Show Healthbar factor. And this is becoming messy. As this one. Alright, let's test. Okay, go to A. Let's see. Now the Healthbar appears, but if I switch, the Healthbar appears for this one, this character, but the previous one Healthbar is not removed. It is still visible. So how do we do that? Get rid of that. In the match hard, I'll duplicate this same function and change remove Healthbar factor. Right. Now here we don't need any of this. We can just call remove. Yeah. Oh no. Just doing that is not enough. We need to first find. And if yes, then we need to remove this widget. Remove from parent. And then remove from this map. Yeah. Now we need to do this. Now we need to call this in the target selection before we change the target enemy index. So that means get this target enemy index and get hot match hot remove of character. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, switch. See, now it removes. It's not shown for the previous character, which is good. Okay. One thing, what happens if I go back? So that targeted character's health bar is still there, which may or may not be a problem. Yeah, it's fine, I think. I think even in Expedition 33, we can see the health bar of the selected character. But if I go to the aiming mode, oh, here we need to do that when I hover over an enemy, the health bar of that enemy should appear and get remove the other one. But that is something we should look into in another episode. So that's all I want to do for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.